What is up, YouTube? If you are new here, hi, my name is Sophia. I'm a 16-year-old teen mom. And for the ones that are not new here, you may follow me on TikTok, Instagram. So I told y'all to go on my Instagram and ask me all the questions y'all want because I was going to do a YouTube Q&A. So that is what we're going to be doing. Let's get into that. I asked you guys to ask me questions about anything y'all wanted. Tattoo, my teen pregnancy, being a teen mom, my relationship with my baby's father, anything like that. So let's get into these questions because they're pretty freaking juicy. Okay, in advance, I want to apologize if I did not get to your question. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of the same question. I'm going to be breaking these down and going through all of them and explaining them to y'all, giving y'all in-depth answers. It has been around 2 months since I had my baby boy. Y'all have seen the labor and delivery vlog on this account, on this channel. Go watch that. Without further ado, let's get into these questions. The first question is, do you want any more tattoos? I do. I've got this sleeve right here, this quarter sleeve. I do want some. I think I want one on my collarbone, on my spine, on my rib. I'm not sure what yet. I was thinking like maybe some quotes, some more butterflies, and the one on my collarbone, I want it to be matching with my mom. I want to do I love you in her handwriting on my collarbone. But yeah, and then I'm gonna give her my handwriting and I'm gonna do I love you on her, wherever she wants to get it. I think she wants to get it on her arm. I'm not really sure. What do you hope your career is after high school? Also, I love your content, gorgeous. Thank you for loving my content. I love you. And I really want to become a labor and delivery nurse. I've been wanting to do it since I was like 7 or 8 years old. I'm currently in dual enrollment, so I'm still in high school, but I do college classes. I'm trying to graduate with my associate's degree. And then from then in, I will try to get into nursing school and follow my career as a nurse. If that doesn't work out, I want to probably do something in business, but all prayers and positivity to nursing school working out for me. The next question is, how did you guys meet? Me and my boyfriend, I don't know if y'all thought that my boyfriend was gonna be in this Q&A. He's currently at work right now, so he can't, but me and my boyfriend met in high school and we're still currently in high school. He was a junior and I was a sophomore. We were at a football game and we basically have like the same kind of group of friends at that time, and he just saw me. He thought I was pretty, and before he even saw me like in school, he had seen me on Instagram and he had already thought I was pretty. And then we just kind of started talking at the football game, flirting, and the rest is history. We got each other's Instagrams, we started texting each other, and now we have a baby. How's your mental health doing? After having a baby, it was super hard on my mental health. As y'all can see, I wasn't really posting on YouTube. I was posting mainly on TikTok, and things were just really hard for me postpartum, like freshly postpartum. I've been doing pretty good recently because I've switched my baby to formula. I was breastfeeding and that took a lot on my mental health. I switched him to formula, so it helped a lot. I still do have times where I'm just super struggling with my mental health. I feel very alone, or I feel very just not okay, but like it's okay to not be okay, and I just have to cry it out, you know, move on because I need to be okay for my son. Yeah, so my mental health is so-so, I would say. What's the best thing about being a mother? The best thing about being a mother is cuddles, newborn cuddles at that. It was just so sweet. I mean, he's really alert now. He's not like a newborn. I think that is the best. And then also like being able to dress them up. That's my favorite thing. Like bathe them and put them in cute clothes, whatever clothes you want. You get to go shopping for them. I love going shopping for my son. Like it's most favorite thing now. And yeah, that's the best thing about being a mother. If you and your boyfriend were to ever break up, do you think you'll be awkward for each other? I don't think so. We have talked about this, not that we want to break up, not that we're planning to break up, not that we're going to break up, but we have talked about like, oh, what would it be like with co-parenting, because we do have a son and there is a child involved, so it would have to be a very mature situation. I don't think it would be awkward, but I really don't want to think about that right now because I love my man, like literally my man. But yeah, I really don't think it would be awkward. How do you get up and get cute with a newborn? I have my newborn on a schedule. He's not really too much of a newborn now. It took me like a month or two to be able to fully develop that schedule. I kind of know when he sleeps, and then when he sleeps the longest throughout the day is when I'll get up and I'll get ready, and while he's sleeping I'll take a shower. And even if your baby doesn't sleep too much during the day, you can give them a bottle, make sure they're fed, make sure they're changed, and then just put them in the bouncer while you go into the bathroom, get ready, and you can put them in the bathroom with you. Like, they're not even gonna remember. That's what you're gonna have to do. I just had a baby and I have no energy to even do my hair. Any tips to make me feel great again? Give it time. Get your baby on a routine. You know, start building a routine for yourself, even if you don't know what that looks like. Figure out what time he sleeps the longest or she sleeps the longest, and just build a routine off of that. Every baby is different, so I cannot tell you that your routine is going to be the same as mine, but just try building a routine. Try, you know, doing little things here and there, even if it's just doing your eyebrows really quick or just doing something simple with your hair. It will get you somewhere. Sorry for the lighting change, my light died. What was y'all's first impression of each other? I cannot really speak for my boyfriend. Y'all are gonna have to ask him this on a separate time. My first impression of my man was that he looked so good. Like, I remember I was in school and I was just looking at him, like, he just looked so good to me. And like, it was like the first or second day of school, and I just seen him. I was like, wow, like, damn, you look good. That was my first impression. You look good. How did you react to you being pregnant? I found out I was pregnant on a hospital bed. I was just not feeling well. Long story short, they took a pregnancy test and they came back in the room and told me I was pregnant. My mom was there, so I did not tell my mom. They told my mom for me. At the same time I found out I was pregnant, my mother found out I was pregnant. I was in shock. I literally looked like this. When it all settled in, I started crying, telling my mom that I was such a bad kid and that I was sorry for being such a bad kid. I just was really sad and just like scared. All the emotions that you could feel. Like, just imagine, like, you know, finding out you're pregnant, like seeing nurses come in the room telling you, yeah, it looks like you're pregnant. That was just such an emotional moment for me, and I was super in shock and scared. I didn't know how I was going to provide for my baby. I didn't know how I was going to have this baby, but I always knew I was going to keep my baby. That is something that I am going to stand on forever. I was always going to keep my baby, and that's just my decision, not knowing where I would be. What are your thoughts on birth control? Have you ever considered it? This might be controversial. I'm a teen mom.
Sorry if I didn't say that word right.
I'm a teen mom. I got pregnant at 15, had my baby at 16. Am I going to be on birth control now? What's going on? I don't really want to be on birth control. I know that it messes up your body. It can mess up your body. It could have really bad side effects, and I personally do not want to be on birth control, and probably will not be on birth control for a little bit unless I decide to later on along the lines. I do have an OB appointment coming up, so we'll see what goes on with that, but as of right now, I do not want to be on birth control. It is my body, so y'all better not come at me. Yeah, I do not want to be on birth control. It has a lot of side effects that I do not like. What was your mom's reaction when she found out you got pregnant at
only 15?
My mom, like I said, was in the room with me when I found out that I was pregnant with this little boy. She cried. She laughed at me first. So the nurses came in. She laughed because she was in disbelief. Like, she just didn't know. She was in shock, as any mother would be. I don't know if every mother would laugh, but she did laugh. Once it all kind of settled in, she started crying, like sobbing. just like how this boy is about to be. She started crying. She just hugged me and told me everything was gonna be okay. And this was when I was telling her that I was such a bad kid and that I'm sorry. Oh, my boy's tired. She just told me everything would be okay, and she never left my side. No, she was not mad. I would say she was disappointed, as any mother would be when their 15-year-old got pregnant. I just put my son down. He's like trying to go to sleep back there. Did you plan on getting pregnant? And if so, what age was it going to be? I did plan on getting pregnant in the future. I did not plan my pregnancy at 15 years old. Let me state this very, very clear. I did not plan my pregnancy at 15 years old. A lot of people think I did. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm so happy to have my son with me. No, I did not plan my pregnancy. My pregnancy was not planned. But I will never say that my child was a mistake. I will never say that he was not wanted, ever. I did want to have kids. The age, I wanted to kind of be done with nursing school, have a stable job, you know, just be financially stable enough to have a child. And now I am, obviously, because I had to put in that work and really put myself out there. I was not planning this, so yeah, that's when I wanted to have a baby. I don't really have a set age on when I wanted to have a baby. Maybe like early 20s. I didn't want to be a super older mom. I always wanted to be a younger mom, but not 15 or 16. Probably I want to say like 23, 24. That would have been a good time for me. Yeah, I had to put my son right here because he doesn't want to go to sleep, but he also doesn't really want to be held. I don't know what's going on. The next question is, what is one of the hardest thing being a teen parent? One of the hardest things, and I will say this until I die, until I'm not a teen parent anymore. I will always be a teen parent. That's not the point. The point is people thinking that I'm a horrible mom, a bad mom, because I'm so young. Let me tell y'all something. I do everything and anything for my son. And I will do that until I die. I don't care. When he's 18, that doesn't mean I stop being his mom. I'm gonna do that for you for the rest of my life, okay? I love you. He's talking to me. I love you. I am a damn good mom, and I know that, and none of y'all could ever make me think that I'm not. That's one thing I don't really pay attention to, but a lot of people think that I'm a bad mom, or they try to tell me how to do things. They think I don't know what I'm doing because I'm so young. That doesn't mean nothing. The moment you find out you're pregnant, I'm telling you, for most people, your mentality, your maturity, everything changes. He's talking, y'all. Then like about to start crying. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? Oh my goodness. How long have you guys been together? Me and my boyfriend, which is my baby's father, we hit 1 year, an official 1 year, December 25th, 2024. So my baby was exactly 1 week old when we hit our 1 year officially. Not officially, like when we first started talking, we hit a year August 25th, 2024. So we met in 2023 and it is now 2025. So I would say we've been together for a year and like some months. Y'all can do the math. It is March now. We hit a year December 25th, 2024. So y'all could do the math, whether you think that talking is a year or officially when he asked me out a year. Y'all do that. Do you want more kids in the future? I do want more kids. I love being a mom. As hard as it is, I really do love it. That first week or two of having a baby, if you asked me if I wanted more kids, I probably would have told you no. Now that it's been around 2 months, yes, I do want more kids, and I want 3 more if I am financially stable and good to be able to take care of 3 more. If not, then I only want 1 more. So I either want 2 or 4 kids, so it could be even. What was something that you looked forward to after giving birth? If you don't know, when I was pregnant, I had gestational diabetes, which is basically when you have diabetes while you're pregnant. Only while you're pregnant. When you give birth, it goes away immediately. So one thing I looked forward after giving birth was being able to eat as many sweets that I wanted, being able to drink sodas that weren't diet, just being able to eat whatever I wanted, like for real. What's one thing you wish you would have known prior to having a baby young? I wish I would have known how stressed I would have been, or I am, how hard and demanding it is, because you know, you see people with kids or whatever and you're like, oh, let me hold the baby, whatever, but you've never really had your own baby. You've never really had to spend nights with the baby, do everything with your baby. So it's really hard. I wish I would have known that I would not have time for myself at all, because everything goes to the baby, which is no problem. It does affect, you know, being able to take long baths, being able to take care of yourself comfortably without having to stop every couple minutes if the baby's crying, if the baby's hungry, if the baby needs to be changed. That's something I wish I would have known. And obviously, as I got pregnant and, you know, went through my pregnancy, I kind of started realizing that, you know, you learn something new every single day. This is a really good question. I really like it. What would you tell your younger self, or maybe other girls the same age? I would tell my younger self that you are beautiful. You do not need to change for anybody, because everything about you was beautiful. Other girls of my age, I'd probably say enjoy high school. Enjoy having time to yourself. Enjoy going to parties. Enjoy doing all that stuff, because when you become a mom and when you have to grow up in such a short amount of time, it's really just, it changes your entire life. It changes your perspective in life. It changes your mentality, and it changes your maturity. So, you know, I would just say take your time with things. Like, don't rush. Don't be like, oh, I want to be with this guy forever, so I'm gonna trap him with a baby. I want to have a baby with him because you think he's gonna stay. No, that's not how it works. Just because my boyfriend stayed does not mean that a lot of other girls' boyfriend stays. Like, no, when you become a teen mom, a lot of guys leave, and that is just, it's obviously it's not okay, because it's his child too. It takes two people to make a baby, but a lot of girls also think that when you have a baby with someone, you're going to just be in love, and you know, no, that's not always the case. Your man could always leave you. Trapping your man by having a baby is just not the way to do it. Like, first of all, if you even have to trap him in the first place, that's not your man, because he would stay either way. My best advice for girls my age is to take things slow, enjoy your life, because this shit's crazy. This shit is crazy. This is a pretty juicy question. How long were you guys together before you got preggo? We were together, y'all are gonna come at me, 8 months, 8 or 9 months before I got pregnant. Please don't come at me, y'all. Like, it's okay. Things happen. It already happened, so whatever. The next question is, who liked who first? My boyfriend liked me first. Ladarius, y'all may know him, y'all may not. I posted him on my labor and delivery video, and the rest of y'all may know him from TikTok. He goes into my TikToks as well. He liked me first. He actually saw me on Instagram before we even met in person, and he already thought I was really pretty. And then when we did meet, he started flirting with me and stuff, and then I caught feelings. But I would say he liked me first, for sure. Not a question, but y'all are so cute. I love your little family. Thank you. We love you so, so much too. Do you guys want to get married soon or have another baby soon before marriage? We're not really sure. I mean, ideally, we do want to get married before we have another baby. We just don't know, like, when that will be. I think we'll have another baby around the same time that we get married, whether that's before or after. We want to get married ideally when Caden, baby Caden right here, is around 4 or 5, and he can bring the rings down the aisle and bring the rings to us. Yeah, he should be around 4 or 5 to where he's not like running around with the ring. She understands, okay, walk down the aisle, give mom and dad the rings. And another baby probably around that time, whether it's before or after, again, the marriage. But I want to say we want to get married when I at least turn 18 or 19. Whenever he asked me, obviously after I turn 18. I want to have another baby though, ideally around 19 or 20, just so that the age gap is not too big. But this boy is just talking over here. Did you get the car? So if y'all have not seen my TikTok, I have been working on getting myself a cash car, which is where you pay for the car fully in cash, and I am doing this all by myself. No, I did not get the car yet. Today is Thursday, and I'm going to go pick up the car on Sunday, so by Sunday I will have the car. Y'all will see videos on that. I'm not sure if I'll do it on YouTube or if I'll do it on TikTok. Y'all just gotta go watch out for that. I'll probably let y'all know on Instagram which one I do it on. Do you plan on moving out anytime soon? Yes, my boyfriend has been working a lot. We've been trying to save up. I'm getting my car first. I'm working on that, and then we're gonna work on saving to move out and just be financially stable. We are trying to wait until we are financially stable. We're trying to get all the help that we can get while we save up, and just like make sure we got incoming money, just to make sure we're not in a bad position. So ideally we do want to move out when Caden turns around 1, so around the end of this year, December 2025. The next question is, how has your body changed from before being pregnant to now? You're an amazing mom. Thank you for calling me an amazing mom. My body has changed a lot. I have gained weight, gotten stretch marks, but I also am a mother, and I also am, taking care of a child. My body grew a child for 9 months, so I'm trying not to be too hard on myself, but I am starting to just eat better and try to go to the gym more. Obviously, once I get my car, then I'll be able to go to the gym. I won't have to rely on anybody. But yeah, my body has changed a lot. It's been pretty hard. That also has been kind of affecting my mental health. But, I'm trying to give myself grace and not listen to what people say about me or my body, because believe it or not, a lot of people do comment on my body, and that's just not okay, point blank, period. Some people are just like, don't know. How did you and your boyfriend come up with Caden's name? I didn't agree. I didn't like his names. He didn't like my names. And then we found the name Caden, and we were like, okay, if we don't find anything else, then, we're gonna stick to Caden. It's like a cute name, and my boyfriend, like, he spelt it out differently, kind of differently. I mean, people's name are still like that, but I found the name on like TikTok or like Google. I was just searching because we couldn't find a name. I really did not have any boy names. His name is Caden Amir May. Caden stands for warrior, and Amir stands for prince in Arabic, I believe. Warrior prince. How much did your tattoo cost? Y'all see, I have my quarter sleeve over here. This was the first part of the tattoo. That was, I believe, $300. For the rest, for this, and then like the Bible quote over here, and then around like this, $650, like $950. I think I have one more session. She said she'll do it for $200. It's gonna be going on over 1K. I really love it, and it does take a lot of time and a lot of detail. After seeing and hearing hate comments, has that affected you mentally or in general? It has sometimes. I know a lot of times, like, I try not to kind of pay attention to the hate or listen to the hate, because at the end of the day, they're over a screen and they would never say that to my face. And if they were to say that to my face, I'm not gonna get into that, but like, they wouldn't get away with it. Sometimes like they're on fake accounts, so I really try not to, but like sometimes when they say things about my son and just like stuff like that, I don't like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do one last question and then I'm gonna end the video here. But this next question is, what moment made you realize that you want to marry Ladarius? I'm a very overstimulated person. Like, I get overstimulated really fast, or I get really angry really fast, just like things like that, in that category. Every time that I would get like overstimulated or just like get really angry fast, like for example, I drop my water bottle and I just get like I just get really just overstimulated, and he just calms me down so well. And like the first time he ever did that, he's like, it's okay, like we're just gonna pick it up and then move on, like it's okay. Like he really just knows how to calm me down, just put me in a better mood when like I just don't feel like being in a good mood. The time that he ever did that is when I really realized that I wanted to marry this boy. It just gives me a type of peace that, oh, I'm gonna cry. He gives me a type of peace that I don't think anyone has in a really long time. And I just love him because he's so good to me. Oh, I'm gonna cry. No. But yeah, my boyfriend is just so good to me. Sorry if I did not get to your question. There's a lot of them, and a lot of them also have the same thing. So yeah, if I did not get to your question, I'm sorry. But those are just like the main questions that stood out to me. That is the end of this video. I really loved filming this for you guys. Make sure y'all subscribe, y'all like, turn that post notification bell on so that y'all can be notified whenever I post videos. I'm gonna really try to be posting more. Oh, I'm super busy with my baby. Yeah, this was fun to film. Thank y'all for asking me so many questions. Make sure y'all go follow all of my social media. I'll link them down below. Stay positive. I love you guys. Y'all are all beautiful. Have an amazing day.